What's up, mother truckers? It's your friendly neighborhood metalhead, Matt Straus, in the place to be. Sitting next to me is my brother from another mother, Nicky Two Fist. And we were just talking about all the concerts that we've been to and all the kick-ass bands that we've seen and all the hearing damage that, you know, comes along with that. And that brings up something fairly recent in rock news. And of course, I'm talking about Brian Johnson of AC/DC. In May of 2016, Brian Johnson revealed that he was experiencing some accelerated hearing loss, which forced him off the road, and the future of AC/DC was uncertain. And the band was forced to cancel some dates. And as a fan of AC/DC, personally, I was bummed, to say the least. I saw them this last tour in San Francisco, and they put on a killer show, let me tell you. I mean, it was just awesome. And the possibility of one of these biggest rock bands, you know, retiring from doing live shows was an unsettling proposition, to say the least. Cue Axl Rose, you know, to the rescue. What do you think, Nicky? Does he have what it takes to fill those shoes of Brian Johnson?
Well, he's a rock star, so he's definitely got what it takes.
Definitely a rock star.
You know, he's a legendary rock star. And when you think of AC/DC, not firing Brian Johnson, but letting him go,
right?
You're letting go one of the premier frontmen of all music ever. Top 5 frontman ever. So who do you replace him with? Another top 5 frontman. You know, and I personally wasn't quite sure how to feel about the audio that I heard, but as far as stage energy and a rock and roll fit, what a great fit! What a great thing for the fans.
So I mean, you know what you're talking about because you went and saw them a couple weeks ago, right? AC/DC with Axl Rose.
Pretty much all, not all original, but pretty much original. Slash and Duff were there, and you know, he sounds great. He's not late '80s Axl Rose,
right?
But he's definitely got pipes on him, and musically and instrumentally, what a fantastic show. What a great band. What a great stage chemistry. You could tell that he definitely slot into AC/DC very well.
I heard Izzy. Actually, I heard this yesterday on Facebook or whatever. You know, I was trolling the forums and the little pages that they have, and they said that their guitar player Izzy
Stradlin,
you know, he wasn't on this. He was noticeably missing from this tour, and according to Izzy, it's that Axl and Slash didn't want to split the cash, you know, basically. And
well, I think it's a combination of that and years of doing heroin, you know, years on the road of boozing and drugging. That catches up to you, you know. You're talking about a band that's been around since before I was born,
right?
You know, almost 30 years. They did a lot of drugs, and a lot of people get clean when they're off tour.
Right.
And when they go back on tour,
relapse,
they start using again. So I'm sure it was a combination of many things.
It's cool that bands that have been broken up for years, you know, are making a comeback. Bands like Guns N' Roses, and now we have the Misfits. I hear they're burying the hatchet and letting go of the bad blood, and they're announcing a reunion. According to Rolling Stone, the Misfits have confirmed that the drummer for their upcoming reunion appearance at Riot Fest in Colorado will be none other than Slayer's Dave Lombardo. What do you think about that?
Well, I think that's an awesome fit. You know, you're talking about a guy that can play any type of music,
right?
Any, from jazz to death metal and everything in between.
Yeah.
And also, he's an iconic figure. Any metalhead knows who. Any punk rocker knows who Dave Lombardo is. So really the big thing with the Misfits for me is Jerry Only.
Right.
The one guy who's been on every Misfits album, and the Misfits have had dozens and dozens and dozens of members. He got a hold of Glenn, let Glenn pick the set list, said, whatever you want to do, we can do it. To me, that's amazing. Well,
Nicky, I hate to cut you off right there. We're running a little bit late. That's all the time we have for today. On behalf of everybody here at Rock Talk, I'm Matthew Strausbaugh, and I'd like to thank you for joining us. And we'll see you down the road. Until then, keep rocking.